What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel.
Something a little bit different for today. As you can see, we're on the other side of the Atlantic. Yes, the road truck simulator. We're going from Kalmar, Sweden to Linköping, Sweden. Just put this up off Steam. I got a gift card for Christmas, so I was like, hey. And I got the base game from like the UK, France, and Germany, and then obviously the Low Countries. But then I think I got Roads of the Black Sea and Scandinavia, so I got a bunch of other stuff. Hungary, got a lot of work with up cities in Norway. But we're going to be in Sweden today. We're going to go to Kalmar. That's where our headquarters is. I did tease Euro Truck, but we're going to be I was thinking maybe this would be some viewers on the other side of the Atlantic, possibly. And we're obviously starting a new profile because I think I've done the one job they had to do tutorial wise. But other than that, this is a completely new game, new profile, and you got an articulation of it. This is kind of like Rocky Mountain but reverse. Here's the gaff. I don't know what I think of the European trucks. I don't know if I'll drive them. Maybe I'll get an American truck on here, I don't know. Or at least some cooler European trucks. But hopefully this kind of takes the channel up a notch. Give you some variety. I think I played Euro Truck when it first came out, but obviously it's a very different game these days. They put a lot more work into it. I think the game engine's been updated since then. Type turn. That is tight. I already set up my controller and everything, so we should be good to go. There's some trunks over here. Figured it was probably a good time to take a break from the American Truck Simulator for a little bit anyway. I feel like I made a lot of videos on that. This is basically the same game except in Europe. It is an older game, but it's the same engine, if you will. So. We're only going about 200 kilometers, or for us Americans, what's the conversion? A little over 100 miles, right about 125 miles or so. Now, the one thing about Euro Truck is there's a lot more, not only is there a lot more DLC, although I don't know which map is actually bigger. I think they're actually pretty close in size now. But there's a lot more mods that you can do. Like, you can get Ireland, Iceland, parts of the Middle East. They even have parts of Africa in there too. Now I don't know. And then I think they've got a bunch more of Scandinavia. Like, I have a Scandinavian map, but it only goes. It's got a good chunk. It's got a good chunk of Sweden, but not much of really Norway. Motorsports and American Truck Simulator recently, so if you want to check those out. I don't have that pack here in Euro Truck. I might get it later on, I don't know. I think I got the heavy high power equipment pack or something, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the single axle trucks. It's kind of weird. So, and I don't have enough for my own truck yet. So I'm only doing quick jobs. But I figure we can all go on this kind of journey together, if you will, and see my progress. Ica, that's where my first load is from. I guess that's what they call IKEA in Sweden. Where it's from. By the way, if you want to download Euro Truck, I think the sale ended a few hours ago. I got it last night. But Euro Truck, like pretty much all the SCS stuff, a lot of the SCS stuff was like 70% plus off. So, for example, I got Euro Truck for $5, and then I got a little arrow, yeah. In total, I paid $15, right? I got Euro Truck for $5, and then I got Scandinavia, and I think Road to the Baltic, something like that, or Going East. I think it's Going East. That's what it's called. I don't know. Which is Poland and Hungary and a couple other countries, Austria, I think. I don't know. And then I got, I think the power equipment pack or something, I don't know, and then there's a couple of accessories I got too, which I don't really care about. All I care about is trailers and maps, that's it. But I got those two DLCs, plus the trailer pack, one boots, the trailer pack. I got all that for $10, and then I got the base game for $5. An American Truck Simulator was on sale too, but typically I think Euro Truck is like $15, and American is $20. I think. Or maybe it's like $18 for Euro Truck. I don't know. I don't think it's quite $20, but either way, it's a pretty big savings. So I don't know. You can check out and see if sales show up. I think they're over with. I don't know when the next sale will be. I mean, typically the best Steam sales are from like Thanksgiving and New Year's. Aside from that, who knows? But I got a little Steam gift card for Christmas, and I was like, I am such a retard. I'm sitting here with my headset on, and I forgot to plug in the little USB adapter. But I know my microphone will pick it up. But that's so stupid. I can't believe it. I'm sitting here with my headset on talking into the microphone. Wow. At least I have a microphone on my computer, so I didn't lose all my audio of me. But yeah, I got a Steam gift card. I just realized that. I'm like, I heard it said auto shutdown disabled, and I'm like, that's weird. It never says that when I'm connected to the computer. And I'm like, oh, that explains why the audio was coming through the TV. What do we have up here? We got some road work. A nice little river we're going over. I was like, yeah, well, duh, the audio is coming through the TV. The audio's, wow, the tickets are a lot cheaper over here. If you run a red light in the States, it's $700, and American Truck Simulator, it's only £80, which I think the pound is worth about $2 American. I don't know, probably $1.50, something like that. But that's only like a $200 ticket. But I guess the loads pay a lot less too. I don't know. But yeah, the audio is coming off TV. Oh, well, I got the gift cards, and I'm like, oh, it dawned on me. I was just going through Steam, and I saw, oh, 70% off. I was going, ooh. I know I was thinking about getting Euro Truck anyway. And I'll just get it. But I think we're gonna have to get an American Truck in here. I really do. I don't know what I'll put in here. I'm not sure. I would imagine all American Truck Simulator mods would work on Euro Truck Simulator because it's the same. It's really the same engine, base game. It's really the same game, just looks different. So I would assume all my mods work, whatever I put in the thing. I don't think I do. Well, also, there's probably a much bigger variety of mods because Euro Truck Simulator has been out a lot longer. But then again, I don't know. I think American Truck is more popular, I think, so I don't really know. Anyway. So the audio is going to be kind of crappy on this video because you get a lot better. My voice gets picked up a lot better on the headset than it does over the microphone, which makes sense. So that's disappointing. So in an update, I was going to try and get a better computer. So I'll say real quick what happened with that. I compared an old computer I had, and I compared it on, I filled out stuff on the computer, and when I compared it, it said it was a better computer. It said it was. So I'm not sure what happened. And I spent a long time getting it ready. I got to repair disk. I was going to repair the copy of Windows. That didn't work. So I had to copy. I had two hard drives in the computer, so I copied one from the other. And I was going to put, or I did put, I had to reinstall Windows. So I did all that. And I'm like, that's weird. I finally got your American Truck Simulator on there, all my mods on there. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, that's weird. It doesn't seem to work. It's crashing. And I kept trying to look for fixes, like what could be going on. I thought maybe the file was corrupted. No. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm like, I know it can't be the computer because it's a better computer. I'm like, that's so weird. And then I realized the graphics card, it's a better graphics card, right? And that's what I thought. And it says it, like I compared the two graphics cards in the computer, and it says it's a better graphics card. But the graphics card is, the problem is it's too old. Because I think it was a good graphics card back in the day. It's a 9800 TTX Plus. But it won't support DirectX 11. So that was my problem, which that is what American Truck Simulator runs on. So, wow. Oh, this is a good thumb here. Good thumbnail. Maybe. I don't know. But, so I'm like, wow, that was a really, really, really big waste of time. I was like, I wouldn't have even bothered with the computer if I would have realized that. The stupid thing was I compared my two computers, and the other one should have been a better computer, but I guess it doesn't always just work out that way. So, long story short, if you follow that, I'm going to build my own computer. So I've been kind of pricing things out, and it's really tricky because graphics cards nowadays are extremely expensive, like extremely expensive. Like, all the other components I can pretty much get for the same price as the graphics card. So, oops, I'm going a little too quick here. So, and I priced it out, and I think for the build that I want to do, if I don't find something better, because I was going to get like a used computer and just kind of use that for now, as long as it was good enough. Because you don't really need that great of a computer. It's not like I have to get like the best gaming computer. I just need something that's like has a decent graphics card. That's it. I don't need the best of the best. But I just need a decent. Because American Truck Simulator isn't that hard to run. Like, but I look for used computers, and like honestly, I think I can build my own computer for basically whatever it would cost to get a used computer, and then I can put in what I want to put in. But I think I priced it out for the build that I want to do. I think it would cost me. I have to get another motherboard. I have to get RAM, CPU, and all that would be about a little under $300. I can reuse my current, what you call chassis, and a couple other components like the hard drives. I'll just keep the hard drives. And then I can use the fan, the power supply. That would be good. But so for RAM, a CPU, and a motherboard, that's a little under $300. And I searched for a used graphics card, and I could get a decent used graphics card for probably $250, which is pretty crazy because all the other components, I'm getting total. RAM, CPU, and a motherboard for the same cost as a used GPU, which just blows my mind. So, and 600, and honestly, for what I would, for 600, I can build a pretty decent computer. Like, I think I would be able to do actually ultra graphics in American Truck Simulator, which hopefully would really, really drastically improve my, I'm going to kind of click on that stop sign. That would drastically improve my videos, I think. Hopefully, and I'm kind of, I don't need the money back, obviously. Like, there's other things I can do with the computer afterwards, but I think it'll be kind of an investment in my channel, and hopefully it pays dividends, you know? Because then I think a lot more people would watch my videos if my graphics were better. I think like, the game runs pretty smoothly, but I don't know. So, I don't know when that'll be. I could probably, it just depends. I could probably get it done here soon, but like I said, my plan was just to fix the other computer for now, but evidently it wasn't as good as I thought it was. I don't know. So that was a bit of a letdown. Other than that, it's all good. So that's kind of my update for now. At Dieterberg, speeding violation. Where's the cop that's writing me a ticket? And it's only 40 pounds. The other thing too, I see a lot of people make American Truck Simulator videos. I don't see a lot of European or Euro Truck Simulator. So I don't know. You know, and I don't think it'd be big for Americans, honestly. But I think, like, if I wanted people to watch me in Europe, I think I could get a lot of people interested in my channel with Euro Truck. I don't know though. I was bored, so I was looking at Euro semi-trucks online, and I didn't realize a lot of European trucks, they don't really have much of a sleeper. Like, this is what you would call a sleeper. And like, as you can see, it's literally, it looks like that, you know, when you have a sedan and they give you that like little shelf in between the back seat and the trunk. That's literally what it looks like. Like, in a lot of them, they don't really even have beds. Like, a lot of times it's like a shelf and then you can like put a sleeping bag on there. Which I kind of feel bad for like Europeans, because like, I don't know, maybe it's a lot easier to get hotels and stuff over there, I don't know, but like in America, you know, a lot of truck drivers live in their trucks, and they could be, you know, like if you do a coast-to-coast run, like LA to New York, I mean, that could be a 3 or 4 day trip, easily, in your truck. not including days off if you need any. So I mean, a lot of them, you know, they cook, sleep, everything. I couldn't imagine. And not only that, like, you don't even have any space, like, let alone having at least a few amenities. You don't even have room to move, really. You don't even have an actual, like, mattress and bunk. You have like a shelf. But I guess that's just kind of how Europe tends to be. Like, it's a lot more. The whole continent really is more compact, and there's a lot. It's, you know, a lot more cities and stuff. I don't know. But it's, you know, it's kind of ironic because a lot of American trucks, you know, they'll have fridges, microwaves, all types of stuff. You might even see some of the bathroom in there. They'll have like a high bunk, and then because a lot of truck drivers will have like a dog with them, and that's not even like that crazy. Like, that's pretty common. But and I've seen some with like extended sleepers where they'll have like showers and stuff. That's pretty rare. But like you would never see that in Europe. You know, I think the shower stuff is kind of overkill at that point, but at that point it's just like basically an RV. But I understand like a mini fridge, all that. Like, I definitely think like the European trucks, they're way too small. But then again, you know, they might have shorter routes too. You know, I don't know. But we're nearing the end of our journey, so I thank you for coming along. If you made it this far in the video, give it a like if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more videos, probably more Euro Truck. This is almost literally a whole new world, so I'm pretty excited. I played Euro Truck before, and like they only had like Germany, the UK, and a little bit of France. So I mean, which I don't think that really interests me, but it's like I want to see parts of Europe that most people don't really go to. So but that's gonna do it here. We're pulling in to make our delivery. Hopefully we don't have to back up. I don't think I have to back this. Maybe be a little bit easier on. Now also, this gives me something to do in between whenever SCS releases the next map for American Truck, which probably won't be till at least March or April, realistically. But at least this gives me some like fresh stuff to do. You know. More food. I think the special deliveries too, for Euro Truck, if I ever get it, I don't think the loads will be as crazy, but definitely making deliveries will be a lot harder. I think it'll be a lot more challenging just because there's a lot less space in Europe. You know, so that might make some good videos. I don't really know though. Yeah, let's do this one because we probably need XP. Where should I place it? Ooh, it's gonna be tight. I think we could do like an Asian truck simulator. I don't think China might be cool. I don't know. But like India, I don't think you would really do India. It's just such a poor country. I don't know if that would be. I don't know if that would be so good. But you could definitely do like Japan, Korea, China. China would give you a lot of content. That might be cool. I don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna get into space all night. And a lot of Russia. I mean, I don't know. I think Russia is gonna end up a Euro truck, but parts of the Asian truck simulator if they ever do it. Who knows? You can do the rest of Turkey, or other country. But anyway, thank you for watching. That's gonna do it for us. Until the next one. Have a good night, guys.